We are live.
Yeah, welcome, everyone. Welcome all Biafrans that have joined us. Welcome, family and friends, Biafran friends, everyone that have joined us. We welcome every one of you. This is a program that we have planned to host, and many of you must have seen the flyer and you'll be waiting. We are very sorry that we came a little bit late. Many people must have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, thinking that maybe we are not going to host the program, but it's a promise that we made, and we have to keep the promise. So when you look at the studio here, you can see Master Prophet. He's not somebody that you need to introduce. He's a very popular person in our midst in the issue of Biafra and in the Igbo issue, culture, and all that. Now you know him very well. It's not somebody to be introduced. My brother 247 also is not somebody that you don't know. He's someone you have all known. So this program, before I will allow my brothers to give us a little bit of introductions, I want you to understand that this program we are hosting is a program that has to do with every one of us as Biafrans. It does not have anything to do with any group. It doesn't have to do with any in particular person. We are here as individuals with our own mindset, with independent mind. That is how we came. There is nothing wrong in you being in any group, in being any platform you are, being in any direction, in any angle you are. But Biafra is the only project that we have. Every one of us, the reason we gather, the reason we come everywhere we come is because of Biafra. There is no other reason we gather. The only reason why we gather is Biafra. And in this platform, as we are here as independent mind, with our own heart, to share our views on the issue of Biafra. That is why we're here. There is no other reason why we gather. The only reason why we gather in different places where we are is because of the issue of Biafra. And as we are here, every single one of us here, we know our roots and where we are coming from. IPOB is the foundation where we all started. That is, I can refer to it as an OB. You cannot run away from it. It doesn't matter the group where you want to belong, where you have been, where you hang yourself. There is an OB in the Igbo language. You can sell it, but an OB. So whichever title or group you belong, when it comes to the family, we are one family. That is what we are. That is why IPOB used that idea, one family. And so I don't want anybody to come here with a group mindset. You come with a group mindset where you would decide to, when we speak or when we say certain things, you begin to attach it to your group, attach it to, no. We are talking as Biafrans, independent minds as Biafrans. Every one of us that is watching, wherever you're watching from, you know that Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu have already recovered the IPOB that every one of us know. In as much as we had a problem, so many things happened and so many problems came along. But this time around, it has been recovered. And every one of us, we are reaching out to everyone. We are reaching out to our brothers and sisters, any angle you are, whichever angle you belong, whether you are an independent person or independent mind, we are one people. We are not here to begin to create any group or begin to create any section. Just like you see our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even though he is the supreme leader of IPOB, he is working with AVID. He is working with the Rising Sun. He's working with ambassadors of self-determination. He never told them to shut down. He never told them not to work, but he is working with every one of them. And every single one of them is loyal to him. Except you are not genuine in this struggle. If you are genuine and you are seeking for freedom in this Biafra issue, you must recognize our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And before we start today, before we do anything, we give him that recognition. Our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is, we acknowledge him. We acknowledge the work he has done. He laid a foundation. And the foundation that he has laid, upon that foundation, every one of us is building. And at the same time, I acknowledge the Prime Minister of Brigi, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I personally worked under his media. My brother Ugo 247 also worked under his media. He's somebody we respect. And he is not in competition with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has never, ever taken the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the supreme leader. At any point in time, he has never at any point in time. Instead, the only position he took for himself is disciple. Discipleship is the only position he took. In many cases where he was interviewed, he called himself a disciple. The issue of prime minister came about because of the government in exile. It is necessary that must be somebody who is going to lead. And that was why he became a prime minister, voted by all of us. Those of us with him there, we voted him in as a prime minister. He has never one day challenged the authority of our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has not. He has never challenged his authority. Even when some people try to misunderstand what he has said in the past and what he has said, he gave a reason for when he has decided to do something else. He gave a reason. Just like when they talk about the sit at home. That is the only thing people hold their hand. They say, oh, he disobeyed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sit at home. He gave a reason that his duty is to set free his own leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And even while he was giving that reason, he still referred to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as his leader. He has never, at any point in time, withdrawn from that. So I want to make that clear. And every one of us that is saying here, we believe in these people. These are the men who have worked so hard in the issue of Biafra. And there is no way you can write the history of Biafra without putting their name in the forward. Anybody that writes the history of Biafra without their name, you are not a true Biafran and you are making a mistake, or maybe a stranger. But any genuine Biafran that writes the history of Biafra must acknowledge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you must acknowledge the service of Mazi Ekpa, which he has done. And this program we are hosting today, I was very happy when I saw the video that our brother, Master Prophet made. When I saw the video of Master Prophet, I was really pleased. I was really moved. That video he made. And before that time, I have seen so many videos he made, even when Mazi Samuel was around. When Mazi Samuel was there, he has been able to make certain statements and certain words. And there was a time that Mazi Samuel even told us, directed us to some videos he made. He said we should go and watch those videos. There was something that was going on because, as I said in this platform, we're not here to call names or begin to antagonize somebody. There was something that was going on at a point in time, and revelations were coming. When it comes to that aspect, Mazi Samuel will say, we should not talk about it. If you want to see something about that issue, go to the platform of Master Prophet. You're going to see it. So when I saw the video that Master Prophet made, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised because I knew that the reconciliation had even come, even before Mazi Samuel was arrested. It is not something that just happened after the arrest. Every one of us have known our mistake. Most of us have made mistake in one way or the other. We have offended each other in one way or the other. But at this point in time, once you realize your mistake and we correct ourselves and we move forward, that is the best thing for us to do. And as we have come today, we are here, just like you see in the topic, we say unification of Biafra. Every one of us as Biafran, whichever angle, wherever you belong. The most important thing that should be in your heart is that every one of us belong to a family. We all belong to the family. And for some people who will try to belittle the IPOB because of where you belong, nobody is telling you to fold where you belong or come and join or come and leave you, abandon your own and come here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started that reconciliation when he created the 100 men. And the 100 men, he said, everybody should come in, bring in your own effort, bring in your own idea, including independent minds, they should come in. So when you see IPOB as a threat, like some people will see as a threat, to me, it's not a threat. It's a blessing to all of us. That is where we all started. So I believe that today, as we come here to talk about this issue, number one is recognizing our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for whom he is. But before we go deep into the program, I will allow Master Prophet, first of all, to speak to us in a few minutes and talk to Biafrans in a few minutes. I say he's not somebody that would introduce, but nevertheless, for normalcy's sake, just give us a word and introduce yourself, Master Prophet, and then we go forward to my brother, Utu47. Go ahead, Master Prophet.
Ayana nihi neko.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
We can hear you now.
Ekele nne m unu ụmụnne m ndị Igbo ụmụ Chukwu ya dịkwara unu na mma n'ụbọchị nke taa ụbọchị ahụ 25th of July 2026. Onwe ihe dịka ụmụnne gbakọ aka nyụọ mmamịrị. Ụmụ nwoke kara aka kajiri akaja. Ha gbakọ aka bupụtacha gaimana ha nyụọ mmamịrị. Mmamịrị ha ga-agba ụfụfụ gbolie elu. That is everywhere. Ọ ga-eme overflow. N'ụbọchị taa, ọ dị very good. Oge mụ na ụmụnne m nwere conversation ka anyị bịakọta ọnụ ka anyị kwụsị mgbe okpuru anyị na-agba one another, ka anyị kwụsị ọgụ anyị na-alụsị one another, ka anyị kwụsị ihe ndị a niile anyị na-eme, ka anyị unite ya together. I remember 7 years ago, onye ọbụla na-eti all hail Biafra. What is, I can't hear myself. Unanum.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we can hear you. I know.
Okay. I don't know why I can't hear voice. Sorry. So
I know.
Yeah.
But we can will it to volume ge.
Okay. Sorry. So for 7 years now, onye ọbụla na-eti all hail Biafra. Anyị niile agbakọta ọnụ, onye ọbụla na-eme na-aṅụrị ya na ebe ọbụla ijere ndị mmadụ awụ Biafra. Imagine na nwa m nwoke na Germany here, ọ dị so happy and proud ebe ọbụla ọ hụrụ onye Igbo ya jụọ onye ojii ya jụọ esi ya iwu onye Igbo ya hụrụ anaghị ha sị na ha wuo onye Igbo ya sị hey na mpa ya akwụkwọ onye Igbo na lekwa ha mpa ya and this and that and this and that because of ihe IPOB masị ya biko mechie ọnụ gị for the past 5 years eme ya jọkwana m elekwana na ya hụrụ ndị so gị Igbo na train station n'ọfọ ntakịrị ya jụọ na ha sị ha na ya wụkwa onye Igbo na ya mpụ onye but because of ya sị m ele mgbe ogide ha ga-agba ọzọ ga-akwụsị because na ya achọghị ihe ahụ ụmụnne na ya enwe ike isi hello. So biko nụ ka anyị hapụ na ọgụ anyị na-alụ anyị niile ọbara anyị Chukwu nọ ya n'ime anyị niile wụ na ụmụnne ka anyị unite ya together again ka anyị bịachite back. Enwere ndị buru ibu mere so many great things n'ala Igbo iji hụ na ndị Igbo nwere n'onwe Ojukwu ha ma Wazirike ha eme n'eke ha mere ma Imam Mezu ha eme n'eke ha mere ma Uche Mefo ha eme n'eke ha mere ma Chikedozie ha eme n'eke ha mere ma Mazi Simon Ekpa ha eme n'eke ha mere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-emekwe nke ọ na-eme ugbu a. Anyị niile wụnụ ofu nwanne ofu ọbara ka anyị bịachite ka anyị unite ya ka anyị kwụsị na ịdị na-ama onwe anyị mma n'azụ ka anyị unite ya ụbọchị taa ga-ebido the first rolling ball in this unity and unification. Obiri m ụtọ nke ukwuu today mụ na ụnụ ịnọ. Ndewo.
Thank you so much, Master Prophet. I can say it in command now. My brother will go 247. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I hope I'm coming out very well.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you, my brother, Chief Survivor Mazi, and thank you, Master Prophet. This program I've waited for this day to come. I'm so happy I'm part of this program today. With all due respect, every Biafran, I want us to understand one thing. We are not looking for a Biafra where we are going to be a Biafra that will be consisting of group of people that are not or with differences. We are looking for a nation. We are looking for a country to call our own, not a group of people that will agree or disagree with each other. We are not going to keep fighting. As long as Bob Marley said, as long as you are a black man, as long as you are an African, you are my brother. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the language you speak. It doesn't matter your tribe or the color. As long as you are Africa, you are my brother. I want us to understand one thing. I've seen people making some silly comments here. We don't have time for that. But I want you to ask yourself, when this Biafra comes, are you going to be fighting Ugo 247? Are you going to be fighting Master Prophet? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom is the pillar we're looking onto today, have not done what you are doing. Mazi Simon Ekpa, another pillar we are looking onto even now, is not doing and has not done what you are doing. Then ask yourself a question. This thing you are doing now, with the people you respect so much, that you love, that you come to media, you go to everywhere to proclaim their name, that are perfect, that are powerful, we dare tell you or say to you, we're done with what you are doing today. We cannot keep fighting, or even if you disagree with me, you don't need to come out and fight me publicly. We have one mission, one purpose, one agenda to get our own country. It doesn't matter the angle you're coming from. I might not like the way you're doing it, but the truth is this: you are doing everything to restore Biafra. Before, so many people said, hey, Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it well. He's rude. He's not respectful. Blah, blah, blah. Someone they said, no, Nnamdi Kanu was better. At least he respect the same people. I want us to understand that now. Ndi Igbo emeta mma. Let us focus on what we come to do, and not on people, and not on personal hatred or personal gain or anything. You must not like me. Accept what I have come to tell you. Accept what I am saying if I'm telling you the truth. So as we move on today, I want everybody to listen with good mind and good ears of understanding, and not looking at Ugo 247 face or looking at Master Prophet face. I want us to remember something. If you listen to the video that Master Prophet made that moved us into asking for this program, he said something that when he was fighting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa did him a favor he never knew, he never expected, and a favor he could not say no to. I want you to understand, even in the midst of enmity, Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, gave him a favor, did a favor to him, to show you that this is not all about quarreling and the fighting. This is not all about my own way. Yeah, you said shut up to me yesterday. I must finish you. I must block you. No. So please, let us move with unification. As you can see, the title program, the title to the program, this is all about unification. We are going one place, one home, one road, one mission, like I said before. Thank you so much, Mazi Chic Survivor.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful speech you just made. And once again, I appreciate Master Prophet. Just like my brother Ogo said, what moved us was your program. You were the very first person that made such a program. And that program you made, you don't know how far that program went. You don't know how many hearts that program touched. And after you made that program, so many things changed. So many things changed. You see, sometimes people judge people differently. And I tell people that people can only know you by your work, by what you do. Sometimes you might be doing people will not understand what you are doing until when they look through and look closely. The position you are assuming, Master Prophet, the position you are assuming, when I look back, I used to watch your program for a very long time, even when we were very far apart. I watch your program. There's one program you did. I could remember that program when you were asking a very sensitive question about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is when this SAC DOS now are doing what they are doing, I begin to realize, I say, was it a revelation that you saw them or what? That was the question you were asking. You were doing that within that time when you interviewed Ijele or whatever.
Ijele.
There was a day you did a program. You were asking Biafra, you say, is there anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do? And the Biafrans will turn back to him from him. You were asking anybody that comes to that program, that you ask him, is there anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you will hear and say, they say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do this, Mazi Nnamdi do that, and now you will reject him. That was what you did in the program. You were asking everybody, is there anything you will hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did this, and because of that, you will run away from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And when this is happening now, when I see the propaganda and the blackmail and the weight of the propaganda that is coming against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my mind just went back to that very program you made. And when I saw the one you made about Mazi Simon Ekpa, after you did that program about Mazi Simon Ekpa, since then I have seen Achalugo also call for support of Mazi Simon Ekpa, call people to join the protest in Finland, call people to support. I have seen the other lady also call people. I've seen so many people in IPOB, the IPOB media, they are speaking up and say, not just, they are speaking up, they say Biafrans should come together and support. More especially on the issue of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And there's something you said when you were doing your program, when you talked about looking into the issues, the false accusations against Mazi Simon Ekpa, more especially the petition that this SAC DOS wrote against Mazi Simon Ekpa. You said it in your program and you make mention, you said it and you said it very, very clearly that even a deaf man can hear it. And when I heard that, it touched my heart. I watched that video not once, not twice. I watched it over and over again to be sure that what I heard is what I saw there. And even before you made that program, I have already said it in my platform. I was saying it in my platform that if this unification will be complete, and if everyone will carry that along, that the IPOB need to take a bold step. And I'm using this opportunity to still ask you, I know you enjoy some influence in the new IPOB that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have restored. That day you made a promise that you're going to make a move to talk to the HOD, to look into those accusations and do the necessary things. I don't know how far you have gone. I still want to use this opportunity because I know in this present day, in this movement, in the present day, the DOS that we know about the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have established, I believe you have an influence there. So we want you to do more. Make a move. Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming to court on the 5th of August. And we are having protests on the 4th. My joy is that many Biafran media warriors, including IPOB media warriors, they are calling for support. They are telling people to join that protest in support of Mazi Simon Ekpa. When I see them talk about it, I feel joy. And I know that this unity, forget about some people who are pursuing their own personal interest. There are some people that will never see something good out of anything. There are people that no matter what you do, they are focused on negativity. Don't worry yourself about the people who are focusing on negativity. Let us focus on the positive part. And we have more positive than the negative. That is the joy we have. So I pray that Chukwu Okike will help us to get in that direction. So, Master Prophet, just like I said, we will like you to try as much as possible to go more deep on that aspect and let the DOS, the new order, Chrisong, let them make a move. More especially those petitions that were written against Mazi Simon. If possible, send a delegate. If possible, they should send a delegate within this period of time. I would like to hear from you, Master Prophet.
One thing you have to understand, before Mazi Simon Ekpa aga prison, mona ya adịla na mma, mona ya wụrụ na nwanne, mona ya wụrụ n'enyi. Onweghị in any way, as I speak right now, onweghị in any way m ga-eji amaya mma n'azụ. Ọ dịghị possible. Because mgbe ọ nọ outside, enyi na-eme my word.
Yes.
Ana ama mmadụ mma n'azụ. And otu ihe eji jidere na ịbịala anya n'ihe mere in the past, ị ga-ahụ na most of the things wo them say
Yes.
na mmụọ na ha na wekara na faka na ha kwuru. That means na mmụọ mgbe ị jere si onye ahụ si na mmụọ ye provided the evidence ọkanyo alefu. It's just like otu nwaanyị isi pọnkụ na o ji ose tiene na agbana ya akwụkwọ ose tiene si ebubo ndị o eburu ngwa weta evidence na alefu one ọkanyo na. That is ọ ga-agbakeriwezi ala. So ọ dị easy ibo mmadụ ebubo, but mgbe ose tiene isi gị wetezi evidence na ihe ndị i kwuru ọ dịghị. But obi dị m ụtọ na mụ na Simon Ekpa, Mazi Simon Ekpa adịla na mma, and enwe otu nwere ike iji enyere ya aka otu eji I will do so. But one of the things si na-eme ya dị difficult wụ enwebe a clear request ihe a chọrọ otu a ga-eji enyere na Mazi Simon Ekpa aka. Like enwere a lot of people mụ na ha kwuru okwu. Ihe a na-anụ na social media na enwere leta edere, enwe onye ma otu leta ahụ dị. You have to understand na IPOB enweghị one central server. Ihe mmiri central server ebe ị ga-awụ ịchọ document ga-just click ya the number of that document ye wetere go original issued by this person and this. Enweghị onye ọbụla nọ ebe ọ nọ ye de nke ye. So onweghị otu anyị nwere ike iji nweta exactly document ihe DOS Chikedozie m ha dere with the coordinator nọ na Finland, ihe ha mere, ihe ha submit and this and that. Ihe niile anyị na-anụwụ naanị n'ọnụ. Like I say now, ele otu anyị nwere ike iji, for example, mụ na Mazi Kanu nta discuss nakwa this kind of thing a little bit, ịghọtara. Mụ na ndị ọzọ discuss on ya, mụ na a lawyer kwa nọ n'ụlọ discuss on ya. I send them a lot of information, but mụ na somebody dịkwa important achọghị m ịkpọ onye aha ọ nọ na Biafran land, ọ nọ close to, so o nwere ike ikwu okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anọ anyị discuss on akwa. But enweghị onye ma ele ihe ha dere, ele ihe ọwụ, ele otu eji enyere ya aka, ele ihe ha chọrọ ọ dịbe. Onwe onye ma ihe ha chọrọ. Like o nwere ndị onye nyere m aka ma connect ya to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Ajụọna m a couple of times, o nwere ihe na-edere, enwebe request emere si lekwa ihe anyị chọrọ, lekwa ihe na-edere, lekwa otu a ga-eji eme ka enyere Mazi Simon Ekpa aka. So ihe niile anyị na-ekwu ya on our own. Ya wụrụ like little help nwere ike inye, aga m eji ohere a na-asị onye ọbụla nọ around, onye ọbụla nwere ike ije Finland ya jee sono na peaceful demonstration. Ị ga demonstrate ya for the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Ana m asịkwa aka ji Simon Ekpa ya hapụ ya. Ana m ekwu ya n'ikuku, na-ekwu ya na mmụọ, na-ekwu ya na mmadụ, na-asị ihe ọbụla mmụọ nọ na Finland ya nọ n'ụlọ anyị n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị si na aka ọbụla ji ya hapụ ya ka ọ pụta. Ka Maazị Simon Ekpa ka na-eme mmiri m aṅụrụ mgbe akpịrị na-akpọ m nkụ, mgbe ọ na-ekwesịghị, mgbe m na-achọ imerụ ya ahụ, ya just on his own willingly ka ime mmiri m aṅụrụ. Mgbe Ikenga mebiri my YouTube page, Simon Ekpa my last friend kwesịrị ịwụ Simon Ekpa, because alụsịrị m ya ọgụ for over 2 or 3 years. Ihe ọbụla Simon Ekpa chọrọ ihime destroy m ya, ma ya na ndị ụmụanyị highway destroy m ya, ebe ọbụla o tinye aka destroy m ya, ihe ọbụla ọ chọrọ ime destroy m ya. Even I wanted to go more further imerụ ya ahụ, but ekelere m Chineke otu o ji metụ ya n'obi ya ekeme mmiri, metụkwanụ m n'obi na-eme ya accept, because obi nwanne. Ihe m na-atọ m ụtọ na ndụ m obi nwanne. Enwere m ike chi ime mmadụ ihe, chọọ imekwuru ihe mmadụ mere m hụra na onye ahụ anya mmiri gbaa ya, Chineke si Chineke ala efuone, onye ọkwa nwanne m, onye asịrị na m ndo nso na onye ọkwa nwanne m. So ana m ewere opportunity a n'ụbọchị taa anyị na-asị ka anyị bịachine ka anyị ụmụnne. Simon Ekpa lụrụ ọgụ ka nwoke. Simon Ekpa dịka nwatakịrị eji nna ya eji. Ọpara asị chere ka anyị mara na otu anyị ka anyị jee na nzukọ ka anyị kwuo okwu ka a mara otu a ga-eji wete ndị okenye wete ndị na nke ntakịrị asị gịnị onwe ihe na-echeche mere mma jee lọtawa ọgụ alọtawa. So Simon Ekpa ya without Simon Ekpa DOS gara ime overthrow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 3 or 4 years earlier. Simon Ekpa was the only because ha na-ele see he make a move then elusgada onwere mgbe m na-eme program nsị Simon Ekpa is at the door waiting for you to make mistake. All that time ka a na ha achọ ịgba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ụkwụ and ọ bụrụ na agbara ha ụkwụ that time Simon Ekpa gara Simon Ekpa even anyị niile kara ịkwụna gidigbam with him. Ya wụrụ na ha gbara Simon Ekpa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ụkwụ that time openly otu Mazi Kansa jiji John ya wụ na apụtara openly that time gba Mazi supreme leader supreme commander Nnamdi Ezebiro Nnamdi Kanu ya wụ na apụtara rie ya ụgbakọrọtele gbaa ya okwu openly mụ na onwe m akara m join Simon Ekpa anyị niile kara ịkwụrụ gidigbam fight wazie ha but a na-ede immediately aka kpara na Simon Ekpa mgbe ahụ ka a matara na that is the time to strike and they strike. But the thing that they forgot is that enwekwere ndị nọ underground na-eche ha eche mgbe ha ga strike that thing. So Simon Ekpa were a great man. Simon Ekpa were a great diplomat. Simon Ekpa mere ihe o filiri dị mma at that very time.
Yes.
And most of the thing eji na-ebo ya ebubo like Ebekodike. This guy na-ejitere them even when almost 30 voice recording ya na-emeghe. Oh, Simon Ekpa gburu ndị, Kanu ntagburu ndị, Simon Ekpa gburu ndị, Kanu ntagburu ndị. Nse Chileke mkpọ na-ese ịmakwa na Kanu ntawu the only friend m nwere na Germany all this while. Gị na-ejitere them here na Kanu nta mụ na ya na-eri nri na-aṅụ ọgwụ every 2, 3, 4 weeks. Simon Mazi Kanu nta na-aga abịa n'ụlọ anyị onye menisi onye ka ị na-agwa m nọ nga na-egbu ndị mmadụ ya ejide gị leta ka m bịara mata na oke nọ n'ụlọ goro eke nọ n'ama na ofuru ife ogiri nọ n'ime ngịga na enwere rat nọ n'ụlọ na-achị sabotachi ụmụnne Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-esime ya eweta Simon Ekpa John ya eweta Kanu nta hukogbuo ha so that ka na-epenti onye black na-epenti onye black information that cannot be verified. Recently ka m matara na Ebekodike na Mazi Uchechi Kansa na ikwu okwu regularly otu ka ndị nwata ọkwa recently ka m matara na information niile ihe ha na-epushu Simon Ekpa ha niile nga ha Chikedozie m Mazi Uchechi Kansa ụmụnwaanyị ha na-epushu Simon Ekpa na-epushu mgbe Simon Ekpa masị na ndị echiri yuzu ihe na ndị yuzuge ya doburu si instead ya ga-esoro me ndị na-agba atachi ka ya jọsọ mee ka ya nọ n'onwe ya na-ekwu ihe n'okwu. Simon Ekpa fought like a great warrior, a great soldier, and I, the working one, I am blessed to know Simon Ekpa. And that's him here of like ya happy na eke, happy na nkwọ, happy na ori. I na Nkalibo. I love Simon Ekpa. I love him today. I love him tomorrow. Okine mi mmiri ma aṅụrụ Chileke goziere m Simon Ekpa. Ka anyị ụmụnne Nnamdi Ezebiro o nwere ihe m gụtara na code of conduct. IPOB one organization nwere code of conduct. Enwere otu ihe niile na-eji eme leadership and positions. So ihe ọbụla anyị ga na-eme anyị ga na-elebakwa anya na ya mara na IPOB nwere code of conduct.
Yes.
Ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme position ọbụla anyị na-achọ anyị ele ma ọma achịkwaratu otu onye ọwụmụ hiwere IPOB anọghị m ga-anọ hiwe Nnamdi Kanu hiwere ya na ndị otu ya create kwere this code of conduct create ihe niile nwechaa leadership positions dị iche n'iche. So anyị ga-eleba marakwa na nwere ụmụnwa code of conduct enwere positions dị iche iche. Enwekwe na new position anyị elekwa ma ọ machiri na ihe ndị nọ na code of conduct, but at the end of everything Nnamdi Kanu hiwere IPOB, and IPOB wuke ndị Igbo niile, and anyị ga-eleba anya hụ otu ihe niile anyị ga-eji ụmụnna anyị ndị ji iwe maka ihi Mazi kansa chụpụrụ ha. In fact, ọwụhụ Chikedoziemu chụpụrụ ndị mmadụ na IPOB, ọ Uchechi kansa chụpụrụ ha from IPOB maka ọ chọrọ ime overthrow Nnamdi Kanu, ọ chọrọ iwepụ Nnamdi Kanu. So the only way oge iyuzu Chikedoziemu and Simon Ekpa wụ onye nọ nga ahụ nga a na-akpa ihe niile. Simon asị no, I can't be here, I am the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that's what the problem ha nwere with Simon Ekpa. Maka ọ sị na ya wụ disciple, ọ chọghị iso ha ka ha maa ya mma n'azụ, ọ chọghị iso ha ka ha sabotachi anya. Ihe ha meziri wu na ihe niile ebe ọbụla oke nwụrụ na Biafran land, ebe ọbụla akpafuru garị nwaanyị ishikpe achị nọ Simon Ekpa na mmụọ shi. Onwekwe ke m hụrụ anụghịkwa m nga ahụ ama m propaganda ihe ndị ka eji na-emebishi aha Simon Ekpa, and now atọrọ na ihe na-ejikwa na-emebi aha Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So ụmụnne, onye ọbụla ga-ebo mmadụ ebubo ya ebo nke ọ hụrụ n'anya, nke ọ nwere evidence ya. Ndewonu ka anyị na-ekwukwe na-eje enwekwa ọdatis m ga-amonye ọnụ gbasara maybe ọwụ na nnụ nwere akwụkwọ enidiri wetana ya, and I hope that aga m help push oye to the right person ga-eme decision ka enwe ike nyere na Mazi Simon Ekpa aka, because ọ na-ahụ m oku n'obi ka anyị nyere ya aka. Ndewo.
Thank you so much, Master Prophet. Is that enough? Is that enough, man? Well, the ways we put to that word, actually what is needed. Just like the thing I said that get it goes where who wrote it, how do they read it, what is written inside. That question is very deep and very intelligent question. My brother will go to 47 because to young.
All right. Ndewo. Master Prophet ndewo nkuku. Before I get ni enwere ihe ikwusiri ebe an chọrọ ejiri ụtụga ajụjụ. Isi na gila Simon kwuru okwu ị nwere ike ịkọwatụgodi ofuma ka ụmụ Biafra anọ, maka na o nwere ike ha anụghị ihe ikwuru, ọ wụrụ na ọsọ m nụrụ ka ọ nọ mistake ka ị mere, ọ wụrụ nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ slip of tongue. Maka na ide anya n'ihe ndị na-ede n'edemede ebe hụ na ọtụtụ ndị ihe juru ha n'obi ka wụ mmụnwa nke m mama m papa m grupu m. Achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla ghọta na oge agafeele, oge a na-eme onye aka anyị na ihe awụ ihe ndị mentality ndị be anyị, ihe were tinye anyị n'ime mkpụrụ obi ya ka o ji eme bịa today. Ọ wụrụ na ị naghị eji ụka nke onye a, ọ wụrụ na ewu enemi ya pastọ ekwubere ya mma na ọgụnwa na-eme ya ihe ọjọọ niile na-eme. So ka anyị ghọta na ihe ụmụnne m, no matter otu akwa siri ru unyi, a ga-asụkwa akwa ka ọ dị ọcha. Master Prophet nọ ebe a gwa gị na ya nwa mere Simon ihe ọjọọ n'ụdị Simon prime minister ka na-ekwu n'ụdị na ya chọburu ka ya hụ ụzọ sef ya hụ enye ya mma na ya ga-eji hụpụ ya akpịrị. Mana Simon n'ihe ọjọọ niile ya na-eche, Simon emeghị ihe ọjọọ kama o were ihe ọma kwụọ ya ụgwọ. Ma mgbe ya jụziri onwe ya ajụjụ, jụgodi onwe gị ajụjụ nke gị. Jụgodi onwe gị ajụjụ nke gị. Ụtụtụ n'ime ụnụ n'ebe a emeghị onye mụnụ onye ụnụwu, mana onye wepụtara onwe onye wepụta ihu ya, wepụta ndụ ya, ụnụ a na-akpọrọ ya. Jụọ onwe gị ajụjụ, kedu ihe ịrụpụtagoro na Biafra? Ịpụtago ofu mbọsị kwuru zogodi ihu gị, kọva ihu gị, pụtagodi were microphone gwa ụmụ Biafra, pụta nụ sọpọtụ Nnamdi Kanu, pụta no support o Simon Ekpa or ha pụta bịa support onye ahụ ị na-asị ka eje support o. Ọtụtụ n'ime unu ihe nọ unu na-ehu ka ikuku. Ka Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, oh my blessed Redeemer, another Jesus, another Savior. Nnamdi Kanu ejemenga, hey Simon Ekpa, ewepụ gị, sọ gị nwa mma nwụrụ gị. Simon Ekpa ejenga, hey, ị chọrọ onye nke ọzọ gawa. A na-agwazi gị okwu Nnamdi Kanu, isi na onye kwuru okwu Nnamdi Kanu wụsabụ. Ekwu okwu Simon Ekpa, isi na onye kwu okwu Simon Ekpa n'ọsabụ. Na ha agago, na ha arụsigo. Achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla gee ntị. Mostly unu nwa ndị na-eme unu zoo ihu unu ezo ahụ unu apụta na social media na-aghọgbusi ndị mmadụ na-eduhie ndị mmadụ. Ọpịpịa ga-adịrị unu, ọpịpịa ga-adịrị ezinụlọ, ọpịpịa ga-adịrị ezinụlọ ụmụ generation unu niile. Onye nwere ajụjụ ga-abịakwa jụọ maka na ihe niile masa prọfet ikwuru ebe a tata nke o kwupụrụ ugbu a ga-eme ka ịmata ihe. Ọ ga-eme ka ịmata ihe. Ọ sị na ya nwa na-agba mbọ, na ya na-agba mbọ ka a mara otu a ga-esi eme ka enweta ihe bụ ihe a ga-eme ka e wee nyere Simon aka. Gịnwa ke nke ị na-eme.
Ọkwa ndị na-eklem na ha ndị otu Simon.
Ị na-ekele m na ịhụrụ Simon n'anya na Ugo 247 Chick Survival awụrụ sabo were jee Finland jee de petition. Achọrọ m eju gị, kedu nke ị mere ijeghe Finland ideghe petition? Ị sọpọtụrụ Simon, ị na-asọpọtụ mama gị, ị na-asọpọtụ papa gị, ị na-asọpọtụ broda gị, ị na-asọpọtụ ọnkụ gị. Marakwanụ na ihe anyị abịa sọpọtụ mmadụ, ihe anyị na-asọpọtụ nwere onwe anyị. Ịmara otu ị ga-esi eme nwere onwe anyị ka ọ pụta bịa mee nye, ka ọ pụta ka o nwee ihu, pụta bịa mee nye. Ọtụtụ n'ime unu niile n'ebe a na-eme ihe a niile a na-akọ ihe a na-akọghere ihe a emeghe onye ma enye unu. Ụfọdụ n'ime unu abụrụ ndị Igbo nke ezigbo ya, maka na ahụ m otu nwa afọ Igbo ga-esi zuo ihu nye pụta na-asị m na ya chọrọ nwere onwe. Ọkwa ihe bidoro esemokwu Simon Ekpa na ndị Sabo. Oge Simon Ekpa na-agwa anyị that na ndị awụ ndị Sabo, ndị underground DOS. O mere onye gere ya ntị, o mere onye kwere ege ntị shakam kama sị na Simon na-emebisi ihe Nnamdi Kanu. O mebisiri ihe Nnamdi Kanu, ihe niile, everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu works for is what Simon Ekpa is trying to destroy. He's trying to destroy. He's destroying. The truth is that nobody conveyed or relayed the rightful information to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until this last minute. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been informed of what has been going on, this action or decision he took by expelling those Ekperimas, faceless Ekperimas and underground workers, he should have taken this decision since 2021 or first quarter of 2022. But when someone was saying it, all of you were, wow, he said, so the same way you neglected and ignored and insulted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was telling you, they are coming. They are coming. He told you that Buhari will die immediately 2 years after his service as your president, because he have already died, that they will present a burial ceremony to you, but they are not burying anybody. But nobody would listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the same thing that is happening today. Your mind is filled with bitterness, with anger, with me, myself, my uncle. I must not agree with you for me to tell you the truth. Truth does not look at anybody's face. Truth don't have to recognize your brother or your father or your uncle or your family. Truth will be truth, whether you like it or not. We are calling for unification. Those of you that are out there making iberibe of yourself, it's time for you to know that your leader is your leader. The funder is the funder. The pusher is the pusher. I want to ask you a question. Ever since Simon Ekpa left, what have you achieved? Ever since Nnamdi Kanu left, who have informed you of anything? One good information. But this is a man that will sit down and they tell you what has been planned ahead, years, months to come. You will make nothing of the information. Someone ever will come and fight for you. You said he is come to Woleke. God have a way of doing his own way things. He has just kept these people aside for a little while for you to understand your iberiberism. But it's just quite unfortunate that all of you are still doing the same thing you were doing before now. Repent. Repent. Mazi issues.
Thank you so much, my brother Gosu 47. You have said it all. It is so bad. That is the problem we're facing now, because some people have lost their mind. People cannot have independent mind anymore. People cannot think independently to find an answer to issues. So many of our people today are occupied with group mindset. The group where they belong is much more important than the collective effort of the Biafran people. When they see you talk about unity of purpose, they will get angry. And I don't know what is making them angry. Unity of purpose does not really mean that we will have the same opinion. It doesn't mean that we'll be the same group. It doesn't mean that we must agree in everything. But there is one particular thing that connects every one of us. Any place you go and you see the flag of Biafra, you see the picture of Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi, Samaneba, the target, the objective is self-determination for the Biafran people. Self-determination. So why is it that when you see somebody speaking about self-determination, you are busy insulting the person? You see, like Mazi Samaneba, I remember that Mazi Samaneba, one of the last orders he gave us, do not attack anybody that is speaking about Biafra. That is what Mazi Samaneba told us. On video, not on private meetings. On a public program, Mazi Samaneba will say, don't attack anybody that is speaking for Biafra issue. Even if the person insults him, leave the person alone. He didn't send him. And the reason he made that because there were some people that were going haywire, insulting people unnecessarily, and he gave that order that you should not attack any. But still, up to today, you see people, just simply because I am not speaking the way you want me to speak, because I'm not in the direction where you are. You forget our collective interest, which is self-determination that you and I is fighting for. Some of them today, because IPOB have been fully recovered, instead of you to be happy, you are angry. Why are you angry? You are scared. You are scared that once IPOB is recovered, you will now become irrelevant. You will not become relevant again. Instead of you being happy, you're supposed to be happy. IPOB is our foundation. If I am an OBI, you can be in another group. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not give order and say, shut down every group. He never said so. That's why he's still working with Avid. Avid have their name and they're working with him directly. The Rising Sun is working with him. Ambassador of Self-Determination is working with him. And anytime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu send message, he will say other Biafran groups. He never remove anybody. He will say every Biafran group, we are all one people. And you confess Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but when he gives order, because he doesn't favor you, you get angry. Even while you are getting angry, you are still using his picture and his image to boast the nonsense you are doing. Why do we feel threatened for something that will benefit all of us? Why do you feel threatened? Why are we seeing ourselves as threats? This unification issue is something that has come to stay, whether you like it or not. The people that are ready to unite and those who are not ready to unite, the people who are confused are less than the people who knows what they are doing. So no matter what you do, the unity must come. So let's get to the last aspect because it is almost getting late and our Master Prophet joined us from another program and I don't think he has so many time here. Okay, go ahead, Master Prophet.
I want to hear our brother Kuru, who go 247 Kuru. You have to understand, when Simon Ekpa na-ekwu okwu ihe gbasara DOS, anyị ma na Simon nwere mgbe ọ na-eme ataki Chikedozie m na ha wụsabụ ya. Everybody, it was clear. It was clear. But the thing you wanna akwadara ha that time. And onye ma ihe alternative ya ga-ahụ. But all the clear ihe Simon Ekpa na-ekwu ile anya some accusation Simon Ekpa na-enye Chikedozie he was on target. Him children, chip in. They were.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Master Prophet. So the last section of it now before we round up is this one is going to be a kind of suggestion, advice to every Biafrans. Everybody no kita no on an issue of Biafra today. Our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. The Brigadier Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is in detention. We need the international community's attention. Biafra needs recognition. We want to be heard. We want to be known. We want to be heard. Get it the best way. More especially, anyone on the media, those of us who are get it the best way to pass this message. Individually, collectively, get it the best way for we to deliver this message to the understand. Because this time around, it's not just us talking to ourselves. It is not just us talking. Now our message is to the world. Because when an opportunity that we will not afford to miss. The whole world is focusing on Nigeria because of this Christian genocide they're talking about. The focus of the whole world is on Nigeria. Can you use this opportunity? How do we organize our messages? How do you organize our activities to use this opportunity so that we can align with the desires of the people and then can be able to push for our recognition and get our own service? Because if we work at our interest, whatever the world, if the interest of the world is not affected, they won't mind you. Just like United States, United States and Donald Trump. If our interests do not align with their interests, at the end of the day, they might not do anything. So what are we going to, how are we going to position ourselves to make sure that our interests align with the interests of the West? Can you use all this opportunity, Keta, to be able to push forward our issue instead of continue jumping around and attacking and blackmailing each other with propaganda without any facts? Master Prophet Diko, a kind of advice to Mandu on media, Mandu Biafrans, the kind of things we are supposed to be doing at this point in time.
First of all, at this point in time, we need forgiveness, to forgive one another. Reconciliation means in the past. Or nigga forgive one another. Ilanya kambo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji create this new DOS. Most of nde no na social media ha. Anyị na ha lụchara ọgụ. Ekwuchara ha so many things against me, against us, against everybody. But we forgive and forget and said, let's move on to a common cause. Ihe anyị na-epush ka anyị nwere onwe. Ọbaghị uru onye pụta ya asị na awụ this group otu iji kwuo in the past. Chineke mere ebere ọ ga-ekwu ihe ndị ahụ chọrọ ikwu like that. So ihe anyị na-ekpe ekpere wụ ka anyị niile hapụnụ isi na akwụrụ na mgbute onye n'azụ. Akwụrụ na mgbute onye n'azụ. The last time I check, anyị niile wụ IPOB. The last time I checked, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, "I was disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu." The last time I checked, IPOB was that house. IPOB is the house. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. IPOB have structure. IPOB has code of conduct. IPOB is well organized freedom fighting organization. Ugbu a wụrụ na anyị alụọ n'ọgụ inside anyị enwere civil war, anyị ga-reconcile. Like ile anya ahụrụ m ihe na-agadi ya, ndị mmadụ na-ede ihe gbasara nwanne anyị nwoke Ugo. Nna asịkwa so that eziokwu ya nwụ na ama m na enwere maybe 5 or 6 or 7 ihe ahụ na but I don't care. I need ụmụnne. And ihe awụ ihe ndị nwere some certain people emelu mala na-achọ ka unite achọ ha because unite ya then anụzi ha n'ofe.
Yes.
Ala ọjọọ wa ala mmadụ, ala ọma dibịa. Ala ọjọọ wa ala ọma ndị nze. As long as anyị continue na alụnwete nwanyị akwụrụ na mgbute onye imagine Simon Ekpa that time a na-asị opụta obi egiri opụta obi anwụrụ wee tie na prison onye ebilite m ga-achị alụnweta gbume onwe ha. Ndị Igbo anyị IPOB owude ụlọ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the founder. And when a lot of people contribute immensely, ndozo. But ofonye nga akpọ ahịa awụ enyi nwoke Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa did his best in his own understanding, and we have to understand that. But time is now, and time has come. Mgbe ga hapụ differences anyị. Like ndị na-alụsị nwanne anyị nwoke ọgụ Ugo 247 ka anyị hapụ n'ihe ndị ka anyị kwụsị ịdị na-agba. The only person m na-like ka agbawo with Mazi Uchechi cancer maka ọ ya wụ isi kotere ebu. Without nwaanyị aga enwe ụmụ nwaanyị highway. Ọ ya sponsor ụmụ nwaanyị highway. Ọ ya sponsor ga Chigedozie m. Ọ ya nọ n'okpuru ebe niile anyụrụ ahịrị. Ọ nwaanyị aida na ọ ya nyụrụ ya oyo n'ọma onye nyụrụ ya ni nwaanyị iwu nga ihe niile mbiri ukwu nwụọkwa mgbe mmadụ mega ihe si gị nwụọ. That is ihe ahụ ọwụzi ihe ọzọ. Nwaanyị iwu isi kotere ebu. Enweghị many animosity between Simon Ekpa ama m na Uchechi. Enweghị many ịma na Dr. Nilo Fegbu mụ na ya dị na mma. O wee enyi m because aghọtara m na ihe niile enwere nga mmiri Shibano Pigbogre Uchechi cancer, Uchechi Delilah cancer, Winnie Mandela. Ọ ya kọsọrọ nsogbu niile anyị nwere. So biko anyị niile nwere a common threat, a common enemy. Uchechi cancer. So ka anyị unite ya nọ, focus on na-emekwa ihe anyị na-eme in the past 7-8 years ago. Hell Biafra, hell Biafra, hell Biafra. Ka anyị na-eje imagine na anyị na-enwe meetings everywhere all around the world. But ebutele gị na agba ọzọ. So biko ụmụnne ka anyị forgive one another. Ka anyị like nwanne anyị nwoke Ugo 247 mụ na ya kokoro ukwu in the past. Mkpọkwa ya na phone. Anyị ga-ele nga anyị ga-enweta ka anyị kụọ ọkpọ, ele ebe anyị ga-enweta ka anyị kụọ ọkpọ. Akwa na anyị awụrụ na nwanne. So ka anyị unite ya nọ, ka anyị hapụ n'ihe mere in the past, ka anyị forgive one another, because ihe anyị nwere na ọbịanihu ka ụmụ nwa mgbe okpuru anyị na-agba each other. At the end of the day, anyị just na-asabotage onwe anyị. Mmadụ na osisi iguzoro na ewu only branch ga-ehold gị ga-ewere mma gbupụ ya. You are sabotaging yourself. So anyị need one another. I need to go to post 247 on one nine. It doesn't matter what has transpired in the past. It doesn't matter what has transpired in IPOB in the past. I need woman. Simon Ekpa onwe onye believe na mụ na agma anọkọta kwuo okwu dị mma n'ishi Simon Ekpa. Even enwekọta m ikwu odiri okwu without ije bụ ụzọ were ogrishi pechasị onwe m, were ọsọ ọjị hichashi onwe m, ọ nga m eji aka gbuo onwe m. Do you understand that kind of thing? When making feelingly, willingly, say, hey, someone Ekpa, no one name, the other yamma, willingly from Nimo Bim or Yanabo, the conciliation. Nde Equanos and how we get a gabozo. Nahacho Hoka in no nodo. Ihunega won't have very soon. I need woman, I nigga no nodo. Can you unite Yano? Ndewo.
Thank you so much, Master Prophet. Ogo 2017 ya anyị okwu n'ife a kee ka anyị esi gbasa ozi ya ka o wee ike na-adaba adaba the conclusion anyị na-achọ kịta na ọ bụrụ ozi itigbuo ozugbo ma ndị ya anọ n'obodo na onye aga ekwe na-ekwe na onye achọghị ịnụkwanụ because as is the worst thing you cannot shame the shameless. That is the worst. So I na-ekwu kedu ka anyị eme ke angle anyị esi gbasa ozi ya ka o nwee ike na-aba because most of the time, because the major thing, just like Master Prophet has said, reconciliation is the key, if I the backbone of it.
Emma, I know reconciliation. Some people are not here with reconciliation. Because all na ha watro for the day here na comment. Gamwe ha na de because in here ha na de na comment. No go 247 na chic survivor. Ihe eji akpọ sabo, according to them, ihe ha na-ede. Well, because na asị m na ekweghị m na grupu nke gị. Echetara mgbe nsị na onwezi na grupu nso. Emere onye ofu nwanne anyị kpọrọ m sị m ngwa mụ bịa na ka anyị hụ nke na aga na ahụ Simon na nke asị m ya mba na ọwụhụ maka ịhụ Simon na achọrọ m ịnụ n'onwe m echi ọtọ nọ jee social media na mụ uwe ekwensu ọkwa the same person kpọrọ m n'abalị na mụ bịa ka anyị hụ jikọta jeme media asị m ya mba maka na asị m ya mba o jee the same media kpọma m ekwensu ajọ mmadụ mụọ uwe amụsu. So ihe anyị na-ekwu ba unification wu njikọta ọnụ. Go back to the drawing board or to the table or to the root. Ebe ahụ ihe isi mmiri bidoro, go back there. And I want us all to understand na ihe ọbụla ị na-eme onye himere gị datin ị na-eme ị naghị ele ya anya ị naghị eso ụkpụrụ ụkwụ ya ị na-aghọgbu onwe gị. You are deceiving yourself. I want you to ask yourself today, I've said this before, I have this question before. Are you fighting for that your secular kitchen mushroom group, or are you fighting for Biafra to come? Why must I join your group before you see me as a human being? Why must I join your association? Why must I join your whatever you call it before you see me
in the deeper life?
You are turning this to church organizations of Nigeria.
The deeper life.
Deeper life is seeing a redeemed person as an enemy.
Yeah.
Redeemed person is seen Christ
Church of God mission.
as an
Church
enemy.
of God mission was it no one.
Church of God mission said we are the only people that sees God. Ambassador Church of God is they don't see God. Roman Catholic said Anglicans they are not doing anything right. This is the same thing that is happening today in these so-called people that call themselves Biafra agitation, because what they are fighting for is group. If you are not joining their group, if you are not joining, if you are not supporting them, if they don't say, if you don't go to their programs and say you are super, you are power, you are an enemy.
It's true.
If you are expecting me to come to social media and endorse you as person that is saying the truth, you are wasting your time because you will never see that. And like I said, if you are expecting me to join your group, I want you to know that you did not ask me to join this Biafra race, and you will not ask me to stop. I might decide not to join Nnamdi Kanu, not to join Simon Ekpa, not to join anybody, just to remain me. We go 247. Nobody can do anything about that. That will not stop me from being a Biafran. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot say you will not be a Biafran because you refuse to join me. If you have listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa mostly, he will tell you when you don't agree with him, go your way. I don't have problem with you as long as you are doing your own thing. Fight for your own Biafra your own way, but don't attack me. Don't attack my people. If you attack me, I will fight you back. When Biafra comes, if God will, you are the person that brings this Biafra for us. We will congratulate you. We will all meet in Biafra land. If I am the one, you will congratulate me when we meet in Biafra land. He never said, I will never allow you to come into Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never either. But the way you people are doing it, when Biafra come, if I catch you in Biafra, bro, no be like that. Onye mwechi okwa aha mmadu. I want you to know that when you begin to fight for things you don't know will consume you. You will never see those things because you have already planned evil ahead of the things you don't know when they are to be. So let us all be careful. Follow the footprint of those that you are listening to. If you choose not to follow Nnamdi Kanu, no problem, but don't fight him. If you choose not to follow Simon Ekpa, no problem, don't fight him. If you see me these days, I do not want to fight anybody. But I want to tell you, that doesn't mean I'm scared of anybody. I can choose to come out and fight anybody. Nobody go do shake him. Na me be me. I'm not representing anybody. I am Asugo 247 and I will remain Asugo 247. I will do what I want to do. I will say what I want to say. If you are expecting me to join your group, now that place I am not joining your group. Any group me I no join because Abase Baike. Nge na amụrụ amamoto esekwe agbasa gba otele
ya mụta
so onye ọbụla mara ihe amanago m ihe. Most of you that are there making this noise don't know anything about Biafra. You don't know. If I ask you today, call your boss man that you said that is bringing Biafra. Let them come and sit with me one-on-one as Master Prophet is sitting. Let us discuss Biafra. They will not come. Let them come to the X and let people ask them questions. I will come and ask them what they know about this Biafra they are giving us. You will not do that. How can somebody that knows nothing about Biafra give you Biafra? How can people live on lies, deceiving you and you can't see it? I want you to understand that what somebody inside the house knew about that house and the foundation, you that have not even gone close to that house will never know it. So this one thing everybody must understand. When we talk of unification, look for a way of going to Finland. If you can go to Finland today, on the 5th of August next month, just few days away, few days from now. Emma, before we were saying August, it was like this August will never come. But August is here.
I wish I could be there. I wish I could
Today
be there.
is 25.
I wish I could
11 days or so, or 12 days, we will be in the 5th of August. And on the 4th, the demonstration commence. Showing
how long? How many days?
No. I think the demonstration. I don't know how many because the court might go forward, my end quick, might proceed as long as 10 days. Nobody knows for now. I don't know. That's why they are saying you should buy open ticket if you are going, so it will be easy for you to amend your days, unless you have a specific days you want to spend there. So when you go there, you know what you are doing. So I'm begging everybody, do what you can do. Do what you know you'll be able to do. Go to Finland, support the protest. Go to Finland. If you cannot go, do not discourage anybody
those who wants to go. Akotokola nde jege jege.
Do not go to,
nde jege jege.
And do not go there to constitute nuisance. Do not go there to say, this one is my enemy. This one you don't like Simon Ekpa. Why are you here? No. Go there, do what the organizers ask you to do.
Perfect.
Don't go there, go for yourself handle. Because I know say people go forehand. As for whether they don't forehand finish, but may God give us grace.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you so much, my brother 247. You have just said it all. You have just said it all with that conclusion. The most important thing, just as we're saying, everybody here, we are independent people. We are not here to represent any group or any organization. We are here with our independent mind representing Biafra. We are here. My loyalty is to our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and my prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. No other person. And I don't belong to any group. My loyalty is the supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And these people are not in loggerhead. They are not dragging posts. They are not fighting each other. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have laid a foundation that we are supposed to follow. If you are not following that foundation, you are on your own. My brother 247 have already said it. And I have seen many of my brothers in IPOB, the media warriors, calling for support. That is the unification we are talking about. The roadmap to that unification is just there. It's just there. But just like Master Prophet said, there are some people that doesn't want that peace. And they don't want it. When they hear you making a broadcast, they hear you talk of unity, they begin to attack you. And I begin to wonder, what do they want? What do they want? You just want to force somebody to follow you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not force anybody. The respect he has today, he earned it. He earned it. Likewise, my sister, he earned his own respect. Why don't you wait and earn it? Do you have to force people to be with you? You don't need to. If you want to convince people with your work. Look at Master Prophet. The thing that made us to call Master Prophet this project because of the work he did. That broadcast, it is not everybody that will be bold to make that broadcast. The very first broadcast he made on Mazi Simon Ekpa. It was after he made it, others began to be bold to speak openly about Mazi Simon Ekpa. But everybody was just running away as if he committed a crime. But that broadcast broke a boundary. That broadcast broke a boundary. People know you by what you do. By what you do. Allow your work to speak for you. No need to canvass people. No need to cajole people. No need to attack people. Allow your work to work for you. We are going to stop here, but I pray that we will have more time. Maybe some other time we will still call on Master Prophet, and I pray that he will have chance to join us again. Any other time that we have time, we'll also invite him to also help and speak to the people. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiam, this battle before us will win it. So finally, on our closing remark, before we draw the curtain, let's have the closing remark, first of all, from Master Prophet, word of advice for the Biafran people as we close finally.
Ndewo ụmụnne na ụmụnna m ndị ebe anyị n'ụmụ Igbo ụmụ Biafra. This unification project has already started today. And ihe a ihe ka anyị hụ na anyị abịaghachitene na the foundation. Our brother kwuru okwu before o kwuru foundation. Ka anyị bido n'ụlọ nga anyị si ihe niile si bido. And this unification wụ na ọwụhụ na anyị ga na-bido na-agụ lekwa ihe onye mere in the past, or ihe ahụ onye mere in the past anyị ahapụla ya like otu our brother Ugo 247 ọ sị na ya ga-agakwa na Finland. Obi dị m ụtọ nke ukwuu. I wish that I would be there. I said I wish I would be there. I wish I could just take off from work and then find myself even Ghana prison, Ghana court, gaa hụ Mazi Simon Ekpa, gaa shake, gaa banya si ya nwanne na ịkajara akaja na ishiri ike na mma na ewu gaa n'ogu. Anyị niile nwe ụmụnne n'ụbọchị taa anyị anọ na awa buru ibu. Ekelene m Ugo, kelekwenụ Mazi Chuks, ekele m niile. Obi dị m ụtọ nke ukwuu na inye m opportunity ka mụ na ụnọ bịa nọkọ. Anyị niile nwanne. Ugo nwanne, mgbe mụ na gị na-alụ ọgụ echefuone m, ọ maka na ichefuone. Anyị alụgawo, anyị ekpechiele, mụ na gị nwanne, anyị ekpechiele na ndị ọzọkwa anyị na-alụrụ ọgụ in the past. Biko gwenụ bịa chimenụ ndị ha na Ugo lụrụ ọgụ bịanụ. Anyị wụ ụmụ nwanne, hapụnụ ihe ndị shiri ụmụ nwaanyị shiri. Anyị na-enwe na ụmụnne ka anyị bịachiri together. Ugo, ọ dị m ụtọ na mụ na gị mere program. I will never believe that because mụ na gị anyị chọrọ ka anyị kụọ ọkpọ. Ugbu a anyị abịachitele. Biko nọ ndị ọzọ ma ndị ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ọzọ na-ekwu okwu ka ndị agbara ọgwụ anwụ n'isi, biko hapụnụ ihe ndị enwe ihe eji eme. Achọrọ m ịkpọ onye ọbụla aha, achọrọ m ime ka ihe wụrụ controversy, but naanị controversy m ga-adị proud of ikwu Uchechi kansa. Nwaanyị ewu jọrọ njọ ọjọọ. Ọ ya bidoro ihe niile, nsogbu niile Nnamdi Kanu nwere. All that useless idiot. And the time has come mgbe ọwụ naanị ịgba ndị ọzọ akwụkwọ. Oge eruo na mgbe a ga-agba that useless woman akwụkwọ. Ugo na nwanne m, ekelene m gị n'ụbọchị taa. Kelekwanụ ndị Biafran ndị gara anyị ntị. Nwekwara ndị nọ Biafran land yuzuru credit to join anyị. Asị m ka Chukwu provide na nnukwu mmaji. Ndewonu.
Thank you so much, Master Prophet. We appreciate you. My brother Ugo 247, your closing remark before I touch your cotton.
Well, my closing remark is that I don't think as I dey here now, I don't think say I get time to fight anybody. And everybody where they look me today, no. Say I no get time to fight anybody, me. That is why you see sometimes most of them they comment. I go advise them. If I make video, nobody say I dey see all your comments for the videos with me I dey make. I dey see all your comments. Those who now or you, those who know whatever. It doesn't cost me anything to report you, they will block you. No, I will not do that. I leave you at your own. One day you go see the light and you will understand what you have been doing. For those of you that said I went to Finland to sell Simon Ekpa before, I went to Finland or I am going again, no free ticket. Well, as you said, no free ticket, I no get ticket. Send me ticket now. I beg. At least me, I agree that I will go. If you give me ticket, at least me, I am not hiding my identity. But you that is in, the worst mental sickness is that somebody, the Oriental brother say, onye nka mma akọla mono, onye nka mma akọla mono, onye nka mma. Listen, I am better than you. I have sown my face into this Biafra. I don't carry my face sow as my own seed. You, what have you sown? What have you given? Discord, confusion, chaos. Let us all be careful. For those that are doing all these things, I don't blame them because most of them are not Biafrans. But you, Biafran, that is a Biafran, listening to these people, I want you to ask yourself, before somebody come out to tell you that Master Prophet is Sabo or Chook Survival is Sabo, or Go 247 is Sabo, will you be able to identify the person telling you that Ugo 247 is Sabo? Who is this person? You don't even know them. They don't have name. How can people without identity be able to convince you to hate or to fight people you already know? Common sense. Common sense. Make we use our common sense. Let us not be the ones that will grow old and become old fools. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still standing stronger. Mazi Simon Ekpa is standing stronger. Go to Finland, I said again, if you can go there, support Simon. If you cannot go, do not fight or do not discourage anyone from doing so. Thank you, Ndewonu.
Thank you so much, Biafrans, everyone that have been with us on this program. We appreciate every one of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everybody, we say, may Chukwu Okikabiyama bless all of you. No matter whatever you have, my advice to everyone is that we should try as much as possible to have an independent mind so that you can be responsible of everything you are saying, the actions you are taking. Don't do things because your friend, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother is doing. Do things because you have a conviction to do what you are doing and allow others to do theirs. We must not have the same opinion. People are entitled to their own opinion. There is freedom of association. You are free to associate with whatever group you feel like you want to associate with, but don't be a distraction. Don't be a distraction. I pray that Chukwu Okikabiyama will continue to guide us until we get to our destination. Our destination is Biafra, and Biafra we will get. May Chukwu Okikabiyama guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you so much for being with us on this program. My brothers and sisters, we'll see you again next time by the grace of Chukwu. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye-bye.